What do you and Ian think the Wii U's legacy will be? I've heard it compared to the Dreamcast.
Well, it's not dead yet. I mean,
it's already had a longer lifespan than the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
About, I think the book still has to be written. We have to see what happens.
If I just look at games and I look at the fan base for the Wii U, I can understand comparisons to the Dreamcast because you have a feverish amount. Your fan base is, for the most part, feverish. No one really casually owns a Wii U. The people who did early on have gotten rid of them. And there's a large handful of really solid titles, just like the Dreamcast had like its core 15-game library of must-haves. Mm-hmm. But I think it's funny to already be talking about it. I mean, everyone in we could be proven wrong, but everyone's still talking about NX coming out next year. Nintendo has not pulled the plug on the Wii U. But I do think that the legacy it's going to leave behind will be similar to the Dreamcast, only longer run.
I don't see how the NX can come out next year. I just don't see that.
It's one of the few things we agree on.
We agree on a lot more than a few things. We
kid.
agree on Bloodsport.
I kid.
We agree on burritos and boobs. I think we agree on all those things.
We also agreed apparently on conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Well, I have something to say. Going back to that, I believe in some sort of alien stuff, but it just goes over the top when you get into some of this conspiracy stuff. But I believe in ghosts. That's not really a conspiracy, but I have ghosts in my house. It's a whole other podcast topic. I don't think I ever did that in the podcast.
I'd love for that shit to be true. I just don't believe in it.
What, ghosts?
Yeah.
I've seen them. I've seen them.
My mom says she's seen them, and my mom's a very smart
and you don't believe her?
lady. It's not that I don't believe her. It's just that I believe one thing, she believes another, and I just don't. You
don't believe that she's seen it, or you don't believe she could have possibly seen it?
I believe she could have seen something. I don't necessarily believe that what she saw was a ghost.
But she saw something.
Something. But you have to understand, she's closing up her ghost sighting was she was closing up the Old Red Mill Inn restaurant where I worked for a period of time. It's an old rickety-ass building with bad lighting, and she's closing up and it's the only person there. Your mind is going to cause you to see a lot of things.
Oh, no, mine were not like that at all.
Well, that's fine. Like I said, I would love to be proven wrong on that.